Hello YouTube, QB Comic Addict here with a haul. It's been probably 2 to 3 months, maybe even more, since my last haul, but I've built up quite a collection of books to show you guys. Okay, just gonna get to it. Picked up this because I have the Red She-Hulk cover. Just a really nice Dave Stevens book. Then I got basically a bunch of first appearances from newer characters. Totally Awesome Hulk number 3 variant. I want to see that's First Kid Kaiju, along with this one, I believe. Both of them are variants. I forget which one's which and whatnot, but I got them both. Hulk number 1. This is, I believe, the first appearance of Red Hulk. I got Marvel Superheroes Winter Special. Again, this is my second copy for Squirrel Girl. Savage She-Hulk, number 1 for She-Hulk. Amazing Fantasy, 15 from like the second go-around. First, Amadeus Cho. Another Red Hulk first. What was the other one? Yeah, I think that's the variant. I believe this is the normal cover. Star-Lord, number 2. I feel like for a second people were saying this was first Yondu leading the Ravager or something like that. But decent enough cover. I got it cheap, picked it up. Invincible Iron Man, number 9. I forget what this was the variant. I believe like the first full appearance of, I forget, I almost want to say whatever her name is, Ironheart, the female Thor, Riri Williams. Maybe I'm wrong, I forget though. Picked it up a while ago. Then I got some of these, I forget what they were called, I want to say like Star Wars 40th anniversary covers, but I picked up a few of the nicer ones, I think. This one was by Pepe Larraz and David Curiel, not even sure. But really nice cover. Daniel Acuna. Picked that up. Nice cover. Little Francis Hughes over here, real nice. Just awesome Han Solo. And I ended up picking this up too. I believe this is the first one. And really nice one. Jimenez. Just great. I mean, Darth Vader, how can you go wrong? Next up, I got another couple. What If Spider-Man Other, picked that up. Got Gotham by Gaslight. I think they're actually making a cartoon out of that. I didn't know about that, I just picked that up because it's a great story. New Mutants, number 1, there's the 6th print. Adam Hughes cover. How can I not have that? Micronauts, number 1, really nice copy. I believe that came for free with this Superman, Green Lantern. DC Comics present number 26, I believe it is. First Teen Titans, new Teen Titans. I actually got a better copy of that coming up. Picked up this really nice Daredevil variant. Jerome Pena, I believe that was. Mighty Avengers, number 3, the M&M cover, signed by Greg Land. Got that for a really good price. J. Scott Campbell, X-Men Blue, I believe that's the D cover, I want to say. Avengers, D cover. I always love these signed J. Scott Campbell covers with the little COAs on the back. D&D. I've been kind of going after all the con exclusive covers. I really like them. Dan Stevens again. Beautiful cover. Picked that up when everyone was grabbing them. Just beautiful. Reminds me of a Dirty Pair run from the universe, I believe it was. Supergirl 12. Great Archer cover. Thor, God of Thunder. I forget who did that. I feel like this was Libra Mayhem. There it is. Really nice Daredevil Spider-Man cover. Picked that up real recently. Delato, Dark Knights 2. I believe it's the first cameo of Joker Batman Who Laughs as well, but just a fantastic Gabriel Delato cover. Maybe one of my favorites of the year. I love how it looks like a painting in this top corner. It looks like really glopped on paint, like an oil painting, I believe. Okay. Now all of these I like. I like them all, but I especially like these variants of basically first appearance variants. That's Dr. Aphra's first appearance. That's the variant everyone wants. Really, really nice. Ghost Rider. I believe that's the first. What's his name? Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Variant edition of it. Van Ness. First bit Vision. The variant. Love it. Old Man Logan. First appearance. Michael Turner color variant. That's a fantastic cover. Got a really, really great price on it. I couldn't not have that. Then I have basically all of these last ones are awesome. Uncanny X-Men variant number 5. That is the, I forget the guy who does it, but this is from that line of just really, really nice, it's Greg Horn, sorry. Really nice Venom covers they did. I got that for a decent price. I took it. Then we have this first Anti-Venom second print variant. I already have the Eddie Granov cover. Didn't think I was ever going to get this. Found it nice at a great price. Took it. That's Captain Marvel 17. In my opinion, the first time you really see Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel is the second print again. Really sought after book. The one that's more expensive than this, the appearance that you see of her is her sitting there looking in like a museum, and it's like the shittiest comic cell ever. It's just so, it's a disappointing first appearance. This is the first time I think you really see her in all of her glory, and I love the cover. Anytime you get the character on the cover like that, I mean, it has to beat a non-cover. I mean, I don't know. I just love that. If I ever find the other one for a decent price, I'll get it, but right now it's like thousands of dollars. Fuck that. And that is my favorite of this variant section, I would say, of my haul. Because my collecting style a month ago drastically changed for some reason. This was probably the last one I bought, though. And I love this cover. Gabriel Delato. That's the Panini cover. French, I believe it was. Just awesome Batman and Joker cover. Easily one of my top 4 or 5 Batman covers I have. / Joker covers, because they could go either way. Both of them just can't say enough about that cover. Okay. And that was pretty good. But I then started going back. Ooh, one more. Forget it. That belongs in this section. Vengeance, number 1. It's 9.6. Mike Deodato Jr., First America Chavez. Don't see this too often for some reason. I don't know why people sleep on America Chavez. But great character. Great variant cover to own. Got it for a steal. Okay. Now I think I'm ready. Okay. I started doing this again. Just getting keys. That's first Lobo. First Nightwing. I had this already from a contest win. This is just like a 9.4, 9.2 maybe. Picked up that. First Deathstroke. Beautiful cover. Really iconic, and that's a really great condition book, probably 9.0, something like that. Same with this. Better copy of the one I have, First Teen Titans DC Comics Presents 26. This is actually signed on the inside by George Perez. I want to say it was double signed by George Perez and blanking on the other guy that was important to this book. But just big fan of the Teen Titans. I have a lot of faith in this book is potential. I just think it's underrated considering they're probably the most popular character for any kid right now. Then it's about all of the DC I got, except maybe one more book. Bunch of Marvel keys. Strange Tales. Really underrated cheap book. This one I think is nicer than I bought it. I think the guy said it was like a 3.5. I think it's a little bit better than that. It's really, really solid. Strange Tales 135. First, Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know why it's a really reasonably priced book. Submariner #1. My first of the big premiere issues. I'm definitely collecting all of these. Love that cover. Iconic Namor. When I think of Namor, this is what I think of right here. This shot. Just had to have it. It's a lower grade copy. I might get another one eventually, but I got a good price, so I took it. Avengers 57. First Vision. Got some, looks like a stamp on it and a little writing. But pretty sharp copy besides that. Presents really, really well. Once again, just iconic cover. First Morbius. Got that for super cheap before any news of Morbius came out, but just needed the book regardless. Classic cover, classic character. Love it. Got that fairly high grade with the tattoos. Spider-Man 238, first Hobgoblin. Character that I loved as a kid. Besides Venom, basically my number 2 Spider-Man character when I was growing up. And all of these books, I mean, must-haves in anyone's key collection, in my opinion. Silver Surfer #4. Just absolutely iconic. Silver Surfer and Thor cover. I mean, decent grade, but I got it for cheap. I might get another one eventually. I just needed one right now. Captain America 117. That is the first Falcon. Really high grade copy. I mean, speaks for itself. Okay. Basically, coming down to the nitty gritty. Werewolf by Night 32. First Moon Knight. Must own. If they ever do anything with this character, this is going to explode. I mean, it's already one of the top priced books from its age. I mean, not a cheap book. And just pairs amazing with Tomb of Dracula 10. First Blade. Much higher copy, still a cheaper book. But this is really sharp. I mean, shit. A couple blunt corners, maybe one tick. Beautiful colors. I didn't think I would ever own basically most of these books in these grades. They're all better than I thought I would get, considering